Hello, good morning, Miss. My name is Nikomang Dianitarini, MPM 0079. So today I'm going to present about my basic interpretative research. Okay, the first one. Okay. The identity. The title is Student Perceptions of Using English Song in Teaching Listening Skill of the 8th grade students of SMP Negeri 4 Tegalalang in academic year 2025-2026. The author, Nikomang Dianitarini. The variables, listening skill, and English songs. Okay, the chapter 1. The background of the study. So Gultham et al. 2023 state that listening is one of the most important language skills to master because it is involved in every activities we do in our daily lives. And according to Wolpin 2010, state that listening is the process of receiving, constructing meaning from, and responding to spoken and or non-verbal messages. Okay. The importance of listening in language learning can hardly be overestimated based on Brown 2007. One of the difficulties of listening is listeners' problem with different pronunciation, accents, as they stick to one particular articulation based on Gultham et al. 2023. And Harmer 2007 state that one of the main reasons for getting students to listening to spoken English is to let them hear different varieties and accent rather than just the voice of their teacher with its own idiosyncrasies. Next is the research problem. Formulating a research problem is essential in conducting research to make a specific discussion. Therefore, considering the research background, the research problem in the current research can be formulated as follows. What are students' perceptions of the use of English songs as medium for learning listening skill? Next is the objective of the study. Based on the background, a researcher will investigate this question to find out student perception regarding the use of English songs as a learning medium for listening skill. Okay, next is the limitation of the study. This researcher is limited to investigating the benefits of using English songs in teaching listening skill to class 8 students of SMP Negeri 4 Tegalalang in the 2025-2026 academic year. The significance of the study. The first, in theory, this research is expected to support an insight into theory in teaching listening skills. Practically, it is hoped that the result of this research will provide benefits for teacher, student, and other researchers in improving the teaching and learning process and better research. Next is the definition of key term. English song. Operationally, English songs are defined as songs in English that are used as a tool to improve students' listening skills. The songs were chosen according to the ability level of class 8 student at SMP Negeri 4 Tegalalang. The listening skill. Operationally, listening skills are defined as student ability to understand and capture information conveyed oral through English songs. The skill involves student ability to recognize the words and meanings in the song. Okay, next is chapter 2, the theoretical review. A theoretical review is a theoretical basic related to the subject matter of the research. There are several things explained and discussed in this chapter, such as listening skill and English song. Listening skill. According to Brown 2004, emphasized that listening is a complex skill that integrates bottom-up processes, such as decoding sounds and words, with top-down process, such as using background knowledge and contextual clues to understand meaning. English song. An English song is a musical composition written or performed in English. The song have lyrics that can express various emotions, stories, or message, and cover a variety of musical genres such as pop, rock, jazz, folk, or classical. Next is the empirical review. The first similar research is conducted by UMA 2022, entitled The Use of the English Song Hold On Baby Justin Bieber and Teaching Listening Skill to 9th grade students at Junior High School Darussalam in the 2021-2022 academic year. One of the strengths is that it effectively explores student perception and experiences, providing insight into how the use of song influences their engagement and motivation in learning. The study found that students felt more connected to the material and enjoyed the learning process, as the song made the listening activities more relatable and enjoyable. However, the study has limitations, such as its reliance a single song, which may not represent the effect of other songs with different tempos or genre. Okay, the second similar research is conducted by Magviro 2022, entitled Investigating Student Perception on the Use of English Popular Songs in Teaching Listening. One strength is it focus on the diverse reaction of students to using popular music in the classroom, offering a rich understanding of how different genres of music impact student engagement. However, a limitation of the study is that it may overlook the potential distraction caused by students' strong emotional reaction to certain songs, which may impact their focus on the listening task. Additionally, the study relies on popular songs may not address the needs of students who have different musical preferences, potentially leading to disengagement in some cases. Chapter 3. The participant. The participants in this research were class 8D students at SMP Negeri 4 Tegalalang who took part in listening skill learning using English song in the academic year 2025-2026. A total of 35 students that consists of 18 women and 17 men were enrolled as participants in this research. The research design. This research will use basic interpretative research. The aim is to understand the phenomena that occur based on the background and research questions. The research instrument. To obtain comprehensive and regarding student perception of the use of English songs in teaching listening skill, two data collection techniques will be used, namely questionnaires and semi-structured interviews. According to Sugiono 2017, a questionnaire is a data collection technique that is carried out by giving a set of questions or written statement to respondent to answer. And semi-structured interview, as explained by Sugiono 2017, are interviews that use an interview guide as the main reference, but give the interviewer flexibility to dig deeper into information according to the context and student responses. The data collection. In this research, the data will collect using two main methods, namely questionnaire and interviews. And the data analysis. Okay, the responses from the questionnaires will be analyzed through thematic analysis by identifying recurring themes and patterns in student answer, particularly focusing on their perception and experience with English songs in listening activities. For the interviews, as more detailed thematic coding will be used to analyze the responses, which will allow the researcher to capture richer data on how English song influence student listening skill, comprehension, and engagement in the learning process. Okay, so that's all for my presentation today. Thank you so much.